You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter. And they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Dallas Cowboys and the New Orleans Saints. Tough start for both of these teams, still searching for their first one of the season as we get going in week 3. Here's KaVontae Turpin on the return, and that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go, Wiley. 26
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Brought down by Julian Blackmon.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves us forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, they need 7. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he's not going to get the first. He hit it real close, though. It's Indy Bronx. It's a gain of 5. Third down coming up.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. Nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
The tight end in motion now. Shotgun snap, will give to Blue. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
First down now, ball at the 33. Motioning the tight end now. Going to the ground again on first. He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, that's a run that's all home on the stat sheet. If you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. A third down run with Blue. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
As a corner in this league, well, you go to the Pro Bowl if you can help it. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Hey, kill! We're going to 54, Wyatt. Here we go, going to 54, Wyatt.
Prescott now on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, Sam headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And this kick gets past the 20. It's going to reach the 18-yard line before it's touchdown.
At their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. line and bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Chuck now from the gun. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. So that's going to bring up 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. We talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
Pulled in at the 20. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start to drive with blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play. So it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go, 47.
Motion a receiver left. Prescott here from the gun. Look at that power, deep left side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Hey, this quarterback gets out of the pocket genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're 1st. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
47. Here we go. Going to 53. Here we go, kill.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
Listen, this guy's reputation certainly precedes him in any game he's on the field, but it doesn't always keep QBs away from challenging him, especially early. But you know what will deter quarterbacks? Results, and those are the results he's looking for.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Shock working from the gun. Catch is made by the rookie from WVU. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. New set of downs for him, and it starts at the 38. On play action, here's Shock. It is cut left side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
10 at the 29-yard line.
To throw again here, it's Shock. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints go up 6-0 here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
York tacks on that extra point. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is York to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. First down. Here's Dak. Finds him over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Move the chain! Gotta move that chain! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. Go right in.
From the gun is Prescott. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And it's going to be 2nd down.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
2nd down, here's Prescott again. Makes the connection, this is Jaden Blue. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So, well, they're in the huddle, partner. We've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've been moving it well, but face a 3rd down here. Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. That'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Hey, chill. We're going 47.
Jack throwing again. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped it incomplete on first down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. Extra point for Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys tie this game 7-7.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He gets loose down the right side. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
Cowboys 7.
Now is York to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Up the middle, Blue. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
This offense is down looking for some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
On the give, it's Blue. And now bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Blue gets the handoff. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there.
First and 10, Prescott. Jump off caught by his back. And he's tackled for no gain.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
we're going to 53. 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Escapes the pocket. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Quincy Riley picks it. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, Motion. 26.
Running it after the penalty. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
He finds Pickens left side. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Yeah! Here we go, boy.
On first down, it's Blue. And they're going to keep moving forward, Bob, down inside the opposing 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
We're going to 54, Lions. Yeah! Lions. 26.
Dak to the air here. And screen here to Blue. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. So a 2nd and long coming up. And that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go. Attack, Lions.
To throw is Prescott. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Saints' 2-yard line.
Man in motion here.
Here we go, go to 54, Lions. Switch, hey. Under, done.
Blue will not get past the line. He's held up at 4. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Now from back at the 4, here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Hey, kill. Lions. 26.
Dak now from the gun. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Like they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Yeah, here we go. I took Lions. We're going to 54. Hey, 47. Here we go, 47. 26.
On 4th down, Prescott's a throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. Cowboys earn the chance to tie it before halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Completed over the middle. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Shuck now on 1st down. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
1st and 10.
Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge results for your team.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he gets him the first partner, but they are already acting like this one's not going to stand. Let's listen. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Prescott here from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Yeah! Here we go!
Here's Dak. Caught on the comeback route. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there. Still brought not enough to avoid 3rd down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Prescott to throw here. 3rd and 2. Rolling left, buying some time. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
He'll throw it. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd down. Looking to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd long.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Looking to throw. Forced that to his right. All the way to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Cowboys watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half.
Being on some shit. We go 0 to 100 real quick. Maybe you know that rap and pay the bills. Not a bit, not even a little bit.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
We got ourselves quite a game today. A tie game coming into this third quarter. What you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
Here's shot. 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And it sets up 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 10.
Chuck now from the gun. Kills him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, we were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. 1st and 10 now from the 46. To throw again here, it's Chuck. Short pass brought in. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Saints 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 31. 1st and 10. Here's Chuck. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead right away in half number 2. York now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
Cowboys 14. Dave York to kick off.
Now is York to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
They send the tight end in motion. Going through here. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. Play action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
From the gun is Prescott. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Yeah! Here we go.
Blue gets it. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Working inside the red zone. Headed out right. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in balance.
2nd and 6 coming up here. No motion Lamb right. Working out of the gun. It's Prescott. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball. Don't put it in harm's way.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Kill.
To the air on 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things. Because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
We go 46.
Back to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock. It was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll run here on 1st down. They can do it on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, and the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Shuck working from the gun. Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. New set of downs for him from the 31. Now Shuck to throw. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
On 2nd and 10 now, here's Shuck. The left side brought in by Hockenson. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off the play action, Shuck. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Shuck with a quick toss out wide. And slow progress into enemy territory. Small gain to the 48. Down by Savon Revel. Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Throwing the out route complete. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Shuck now on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Support to finish him off at the line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third down, here's Shuck. He has the first over the middle. They're going to have a few looks at a touchdown here as he gets it down to the 8. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that will set up first and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief.
Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 13-point lead. In a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
It's like always, they just want a piece of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I can put you either big or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the E right now. Oh my God.
York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints double their lead to 14. Now he's York to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Dak off the play fake. He rolls to his right. He's keeping it. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Dak now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, check point.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. He's out of bounds. It looks like they might have a shot block. They're going to be left 2 yards short now. It's fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
They do snap it. Here's Prescott. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. First and 10 from the 43. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked?
Hold a sec.
They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. On play action, here's Shuck. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Shuck now from the gun. Trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback,
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his third strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Blue running to the right. Escapes the defender. By a man, he's in the clear. He's still going at the 30. Keeps himself upright. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Prescott's going to throw for it. Escapes the pocket. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer.
Cowboys 22.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It'll still be just a 1-score game when we resume play.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on a quick hitter. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. You're 1 play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Shuck's going to throw here. Completed to his running back. Gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both tote the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he's taken down at the 30. Big gain, 14 on the play. That's good for a Saints first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time, and that'll bring up second down. To throw again here, it's Chuck. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. Brings up third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Third and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
The 17-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for second down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Gets his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Shock working from the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints go up by 12 in the 4th. Chris Olave with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yes, that's just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they win his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass. Like a great post in basketball, you know how to finish.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. First down. Here's Dak. Caught by the open man. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
A gain of 16 yards.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1st and 10. Prescott. This is caught by Blue. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 40-yard line.
From the gun is Prescott. He's got it near the 8. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys now within 1 score in the 4th.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. You got middle field opener.
Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted.
That keeps the score. Saints 36, Cowboys 28. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Off the play action, Chuck. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be second down. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Finds his man over the middle. It's some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Saints first down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life. And timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. He's going to throw it again. Brought in right side. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today. Because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
He'll throw it. It's complete. This is Olave. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Throwing, Chuck. He brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Buying some time right. It's complete over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
You got whistles and a timeout called by the defense. 2:07 left to play.
32-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints leading by 8. It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down. Looking to throw. And the defender's there to knock this away, and that effort means it's 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. When they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Yeah, here we go.
Back to the air, Prescott. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They got 14 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. It's just a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yeah, in this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Yeah! 40 steps forward. What do you think?
Throwing again is Dak. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
It's on target to Moore. They make the tackle at the 38. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Yeah, here we go. We're going to 54 points. We're going 46.
Second down, here's Prescott again. Trying to push deep downfield. Near the goal line. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for two now and try to make this just a field goal game. Back to throw. And the conversion is no good as that pass ball is incomplete. Going for it yet again, and once again, they don't have the right call to make it in for two, so their struggles continue.
Yeah, they've kept them on the field without hesitation all game long. This offense knows what they're doing. The problem is the defense knows even more.
Recovered by the Saints, who are going to win this football game. They couldn't quite get the edge. He goes out of bounds and maybe gets back to the line. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Lone back gets the handoff. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Another carry for him. Second down run, good for 4. That brings up third down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign we're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Let's go.
Setting up to pass. That is incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one, a rare miss. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
He's back to throw. Oh, the shot was there. He calls it in, but the officials say no. Didn't get both feet in bounds.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Here we go, going to 53. Here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Going to 50. Go right in. Go to 7. 26.
He'll look to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. That's Julian Blackmon. And the Saints make the play that should win them this game.
Prescott's pass intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to pass it here. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So fans,